Every grain of sugar begins its journey rooted in the soil. Timing here determines the quality of the final crystal. Machines take over where precision meets scale. Each stalk is handled to preserve its sweetness. Harvested cane must move fast to stay fresh.
Logistics begin long before the factory gates.
Harvest becomes a race against time. Inside these fibers lies raw sweetness. From farm to factory, the journey is relentless.
Every load is measured before entry.
This is the threshold between field and industry. Quality is verified before processing begins. The industrial journey officially begins. Nature hands its work to machinery.
This is where sugar is born.
Transport inside the factory is controlled and precise. Every movement here follows a strict rhythm. Arrival timing affects the entire production chain. Raw material enters the industrial bloodstream. From open air into controlled environments.
Efficiency leaves no motion wasted.
One cycle ends as another begins. Flow must never stop.
Human judgment guides automation.
Unwanted elements are stripped away early. Volume is the language of industry. The heart of the factory awaits. Transport ends where transformation begins. Before processing, purity is enforced. Even water follows an engineered path. Scale defines modern sugar production. The boundary between outside and process disappears. Inside, everything moves with purpose.
Human presence remains essential.
Flow paths are designed, never accidental.
Every zone has its moment.
Control replaces nature here.
Above and below, systems align.
Preparation gives way to precision. Decisions are made above the noise.
Data confirms what motion reveals.
Only suitable material proceeds. Order emerges from raw input. Separation begins with simple physics. Only what matters moves forward. Refinement is built layer by layer. Air becomes an invisible tool. Machines assist, humans decide. Efficiency requires exclusion. Protection begins before damage can occur. Flow balance keeps the factory alive. Moisture is managed, not ignored.
Preparation nears transformation.
Safety is never optional.
Uniformity improves extraction. Nothing enters unexamined. Energy builds for extraction. The first true transformation begins. Reduced size unlocks efficient extraction. Pressure replaces motion. Sweetness is forced free. Nothing here goes to waste. Liquid becomes the new focus. Extraction improves with repetition. Systems move as one. Control prevents loss. Every drop counts. Byproducts fuel the process. The product stream is established. Movement now depends on pressure. Impurities rise and are removed. Clarity becomes the next objective. The path toward purity continues. What remains is ready for concentration. Separation defines purity. heat prepares the liquid for change. Energy is carefully applied. Liquid begins to thicken. Water leaves, sweetness remains. Efficiency closes the loop. The product gains body. Here, crystals are born. Pressure shapes structure. Growth begins with a seed. Time and control build form. Liquid becomes structure. Transformation reaches completion. Separation prepares the final form. Force completes the separation. What remains finds another purpose. The product finally reveals itself. Automation sees what eyes cannot. Dryness defines stability. Machines respond instantly. Consistency is engineered. Temperature control preserves quality. Air becomes a finishing tool.
Decisions happen in milliseconds.
The factory thinks in real time.
Numbers guide every outcome. Imperfection is filtered out.
Automation units complexity.
Only refinement remains. Uniform size defines quality. Every grade has its purpose. Separation enhances consistency. Purity reaches its peak.
Finish matters.
Stability is engineered. Accuracy is non-negotiable. Safety is verified again. Approval unlocks the last stage. The product prepares to leave. Scale meets precision.
Form follows function.
Closure ensures protection.
Traceability is built in.
Final checks stand ahead. Quality begins with a single scoop. Moisture defines shelf life.
Shape reflects quality.
Visual checks catch what machines may miss.
Precision is measured.
Chemical balance ensures consistency. Appearance is quantified.
Information guides every decision. Verified quality moves forward. Only perfection progresses.
Final approval lies with human oversight. Accuracy is maintained constantly.
Environment protects quality. Traceability completes control. Checked, approved, and ready to ship. The journey reaches storage. Order ensures stability.
Mobility prepares distribution.
Precision guides every step. The final frontier of delivery.
Products move toward the world.
Safety accompanies every shipment. Distribution begins its journey. Operations continue without pause. Scale reveals the efficiency within. The final product waits. Logistics meet production.
And this is how modern factories produce sugar from start to finish.
Efficiency, precision, and scale captured from above.